Hi everyone, I'm Renee and welcome to my channel. Today I'll show you how I made these chocolate covered mini heart cakes. You can make these any cake flavor you want. I'm using my vanilla cake recipe and we need to cut very thin layers, so I'm using this little gadget. You get a set of two and they clip onto your serrated knife and they allow you to get really even thin cuts. We need two layers that are about 1/4 of an inch thick for each of the mini cakes. I'm filling my cake layers with a really good quality raspberry preserves. You could use a thin layer buttercream or ganache or whatever you want to fill your cakes. I really like the vanilla cake with the raspberry jam and the dark chocolate coating, so that's what I'm using. But whatever you use, you want to make sure it's a very, very thin coating. We'll be making these cakes using a heart-shaped silicone mold, so you'll need a heart-shaped cookie cutter that fits inside of the mold with a little clearance. You want to make sure your cake layers only come up about 2/3 of the way to 3/4 of the way up the cookie cutter or mold so that there's room for the chocolate. And go ahead and cut your heart shapes out of the cake. As I said, we're using a heart mold for these cakes. I got this one at Walmart. I don't really remember what the brand was. I know Wilton sells some. It just doesn't matter as long as the cookie cutter you're using fits inside of it. Go ahead and layer in some dark chocolate. I'm using Merkin's Candy Melts here, but you can use whatever you prefer. Give the mold a tap to release any air bubbles and level the surface. And go ahead and plop your heart cakes down inside of the mold. Then just go ahead and fill in with more of the chocolate. Then give the mold another tap to release any air bubbles and settle the chocolate, and if you need to, add more chocolate. Once all the molds are filled, you're going to want to put this on a rigid surface like a cookie sheet. Pop it in the fridge until the chocolate has hardened. Now that the chocolate is set, we can unmold our cakes. Start by gently pulling on the edges of the mold to release the chocolate. Then flip it over and gently peel the mold away from the chocolate. I love that beautiful, shiny, smooth surface. These are beautiful served as is. You could drizzle on some more melted chocolate and sprinkles, or we're going to decorate these with some simple drop flowers. I'm using pink royal icing in a pastry bag fitted with a Wilton 224 tip. Then going in with white royal icing and just a tipless bag to give little white centers. And finishing things off just with a few little leaves, I used avocado green to get this shade. And that's it. I hope you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss new videos.